Hey, what's up folks? How's it going? This is Waj. Hope you guys are all doing well. So a couple of weeks ago, we released our ultimate water cooling PC featuring the Thermaltake Core P5 open air frame. And basically people love that case, love that overall design. The only kind of drawback is the overall size. It's a massive overall chassis and you are going to need a significant amount of space if you're going to put it on a desk or underneath somewhere. And thankfully, Thermaltake has addressed that issue by introducing the Thermaltake Core P3. This is basically about 25% smaller than the P5, and it offers many of the same exact features. Obviously, you're looking at an open airframe style design that is fully wall mountable. You can obviously use it as a standalone chassis, as well as lay it down horizontally if you like. Now, what you're looking at over here is the Snow White edition of the Core P3 case, and this is definitely a unique look. I would definitely recommend putting in some darker colored hardware. The hardware that I have right now is just for demonstration purposes, and obviously this is going to be a great water cooling system either for DIY or all-in-one liquid cooling solutions. And because it's an open frame design, you can obviously employ traditional air coolers. You're going to get great overall circulation, so you can really go nuts with your overclocking for both your GPU and your CPU. Now, even though this is classified as a mid-tower, it can still support extended ATX motherboards, standard ATX boards, as well as micro and ITX boards as well. So you can really make a versatile little computer rig based on this system, especially if you want an open frame design where parts are easily swappable and everything is really easy to access. Furthermore, just like the P5, the P3 offers a lot of modular features. You can mount your GPU in a more traditional inline standpoint like what we have over here, or if you want to show off your GPU, you can have it in a more face-forward position using the included PCI Express riser cable, as well as a separate platform for your GPU. And you can also mount your PSU in two different ways depending upon your GPU configuration. Cable management is excellently laid out, just like what we found on the P3. So if you have some fancy PSU modular cables, you can really show it off with this case. And all the cable management holes are in logical areas where you would expect to make things look relatively clean. In terms of connectivity and buttons, you have a power and LED light, as well as a main power button, two USB 3.0s followed by two USB 2.0s, a headphone jack, microphone jack, and a restart button. Nicely cleanly laid out, and all the buttons feel really nice and premium. Beyond those factors, a couple of interesting features on this case is mounting for SSDs. It's actually behind where you would typically find your radiator. It's kind of cool and really nicely hidden and integrated into the actual chassis itself. At the back, you still have two hard drive cages for SSDs or 3.5-inch mechanical hard drives. And again, having these drives located at the back where they're hidden behind the rear cover really makes everything look very clean from the anterior portion of the case, which is really important based on this open frame design. Now, for custom water cooling setups, there are several mounting points for large scale reservoirs, as well as support for a 360mm radiator or a 320mm radiator. You can obviously fit smaller radiators if you so desire. Now, since this PC build is more of a demonstration purpose for the case, I don't have a 360mm radiator where I can show off these new fans. These are the new Thermaltake Ring 12 RGB PWM fans that does not come included with the case, but if you want to customize the look of your open frame P3 or P5, you have to get these Thermaltake fans. One, you have 256 million different color combinations and multiple different effects to choose from. And obviously all of this is configurable through the Ring RGB software that's included with these fans and the digital hub, which allows you to connect multiple array of these RGB fans together, which is going to be cool if you're going to be using a number of these smart fans all in one PC case. And with the software, you can easily adjust all the parameters for your RPM, your lighting effects, etc., and even create different presets for different applications and computing needs. So for example, for just day-to-day web browsing, word processing, things like that, you can have one preset for the fans with one color setting, and then when you kick on to gaming mode, they can ramp up the RPM as well as change different color effects. Now, the fans themselves have a pretty good relative cooling performance. It's an 11 blade design with a maximum RPM around 1400 and a lower RPM about 500, and the noise level ranges between between 18.2 decibels to about just under 25 decibels respectively, which is pretty darn quiet. They're using hydraulic bearings. So even with 3 of these fans at full RPM, the noise level is still pretty acceptable, especially considering that we have an open case. Now, besides some of those things, this was just a quick look at the new Thermaltake P3 open case. Definitely check it out if you're interested in the P5 but don't have that much room to play with. This will definitely give you a little bit more flexibility, and also check out the Thermaltake Ring 12 fans if you want to enhance the customization and the overall look of really any PC build. But thank you again for watching. Without you guys and your support, all this wouldn't be possible. Check out the links in the description down below for more detailed information, and we'll see you later. Take care.